And I
Like
think
the
we
one
got
going on in
Brother
California.
Sanford.
Yeah, the one going on in California in Ventura County. You've got over 20,485 acres that's ablaze right now. And the Santana winds are blowing at 55 miles an hour. You got, and it's up in the mountain area. So you've got wind blowing at that strength, and then it's having 100-mile-an-hour gusts. I mean, it's blowing sparks. As soon as you put up a fire break, it just blows the wind's just blowing flames right on past that area. I mean, they're lucky that no one's died yet, but I mean, this is a fast moving fire, and it's hard for them to keep up with it. I mean, 55-mile-an-hour regular wind, and then with gusts of 100 miles an hour, you can't stay ahead of that. But
No,
I
no.
feel sorry for the ones out there in that kind of blaze trying to put that out.
Yeah. And any type of barrier, or not barrier, but trench, if you will, that they try to put, they're saying that because of the winds, it just jumps right on over the trenches. And like you said, they can't keep up with it. With 100, how fast you say those winds are moving?
The Santa Ana winds is moving at 55 miles an hour, and then gusting as high as 100 miles an hour. So
Wow.
that's a fast moving firestorm there.
Right, right. And so that's something that, with that fire, it's been fueled by that oxygen. And when you have, like you're saying, winds like that, and this is going right into, and if you wanted to say anything to that, Mr. Sanford, go right ahead, brother.
No, I mean, I think you covered it all. The reality is that just be prepared, because if you're in that environment, you kind of call off, and it's nothing you can really do unless you have an evacuation plan, a secondary place to go secure yourself and your family, because there's nothing you can do about this. It's out of control.
Yeah, and I'd like to add to that. If I lived in that type of environment where I had to worry about wildfires, I'd keep one vehicle fully stocked, ready to bug out. My bug out bags would be inside that vehicle, extra water, extra clothing, money for a motel or whatever, camping gear in the event I'd have to live right out of the vehicle. But I would have a vehicle already set up. So as soon as I get in it, I can roll out at a moment's notice. I wouldn't want to have to be packing up and looking for this or that, because you're just burning unnecessary time. I would have maps of direct roads of how to get out of there. And if those roads are covered, I would have alternative roads. I mean, if nothing else, if there's railroad tracks going through there, you can put your car up on them railroad tracks and go at a slow pace. It'd be bumpy, but it'd be one way to get out of there in the event that all the other roads and access roads were all covered. But I would have escape routes already mapped out, and I'd have emergency numbers to where I can call people to let them know my location in the event I would need to be air rescued or something. But I'll stop there.
No, that's good.
You
That's
know,
good information. So like you said, things that,
I was gonna say
we need to,
this.
we talked about sheltering in place, but another aspect of survival, like you're just saying, is that if you need to evacuate, we're told to at least always have your vehicle as at least half full instead of half empty. You, a lot of us like to drive around, and it's understandable because gas is high, but a lot of us like to drive around with it barely off of E. And so I think that what we need to consider is that with the weather being so extreme, and no place is safe, no place in America right now or throughout the world is safe.